Hello student, in this chapter number 6 you will be learning how to do formatting in spreadsheet. What does this spreadsheet mean? It is a large sheet which contains data arranged in rows and columns. There are many spreadsheet programs available. The popularly known ones are Microsoft Excel, Lotus 123, etc. Okay, there are some free open source are also available. Now next see what are the spreadsheet elements. Now basic spreadsheet elements are workbook and worksheet. Workbook is what? The spreadsheet file, that whatever work you do in spreadsheet and save, that is called workbook, and its extension is .xlsx. Fine. Now worksheet is the area where the data is stored and work is performed. Clear? Extra worksheet can also be added as and when required. So we know that there are up to 255 worksheets, and by default it will display only 3 worksheets, that is sheet 1, sheet 2 and sheet 3 and so on. Clear? Next we come to rows and column. Rows and column are there are 16,384 row column and 10,48,576 rows, and a letter identifies each column and a number identifies each row. Clear? Next we come to cell. Cell is the place, or it is formed by the intersection of rows and column. It is the basic unit of the worksheet where text, number, formulas, etc. can be entered. Fine. Now very important thing is cell address. As we know that we enter data in our cell. Now how to retrieve those data? By their cell address. Okay, so cell address is what? It is a unique address which is given to cell. And how the cell address is taken? By its column name and row number. I mean, whichever cell address we want to make, we have to see its respective column and respective row number where it is intersecting, like A6, B6, D6 and so on. Next we have formula bar. What is the use of formula bar? In formula bar we have to write the formula, or in cell also wherever we write the formula to calculate anything like total of any number, average, percentage, whatever formula we are applying, that formula will be visible to us in the formula bar. Okay, and next we have sheet tab. Each sheet tab has its name displayed as sheet tab. On the sheet tab, this name can be renamed. Okay, like I told you that by default it is sheet 1, sheet 2, 3. You can change the name also by using rename option, by right clicking on it, and you can change the name over there as per your worksheet. Next we have name box. What does this name box mean? Name box is an area which displays the address of the active cell. Wherever your cell pointer is there placed, then that cell address will be, or whichever active cell address is, it will show that. Fine. Next we have mouse pointer. Now mouse pointer is displayed as block plus sign. Block plus sign means this way. Okay, this is the mouse pointer sign. This is the block plus sign. Whenever it is located on a cell in the worksheet, another common shape of the mouse pointer is the block arrow. Yes, another is the block arrow also. The mouse pointer turns into block arrow whenever we move it outside the worksheet or drag cell between the rows and column. Next we come to ribbons. Now what are ribbons? All Excel 2010 commands are organized into groups of related commands called ribbons. Okay. Now first one is what you will get on ribbon. Which tab you will get? The home tab is the first one. This is the most used tab. It incorporates all text and cell formatting features such as font, paragraph, changes, etc. Fine. Next we have insert tab. Insert tab, as the name itself it is clear, to insert anything. What we can insert? We can insert picture, clip art, headers and photo. All these options you will get in your insert tab. Okay. Next we have page layout. Now layout means the way the page will look. Okay. So this has the command to change the layout of our worksheet. Here our page is worksheet. Clear? Next we have formula tab. Formulas tab is what? This tab has command to use when creating formulas. This holds the immense function library. Function library means the inbuilt predefined formulas are there. We have to simply apply and we have to simply click, and in that we have to simply give the correct cell reference. So wherever our data is there, we have to just select that. Next we have data tab. This tab allows us to modify worksheet with large amount of data like sorting, filtering as well as analyzing and grouping of data. Next we have review tab. Review tab allows us to correct spelling. Once you want to review your worksheet, that whether you have made spelling, grammar, if you want to check that, then we can make use of review tab. Next we are having view tab. Now what does this view tab do? It changes the view of the document, including freezing or splitting panel, viewing grid lines and hide cells and so on. Next is navigating in a worksheet. Navigating means from moving one cell to another, moving at the end of your worksheet, moving to the start of the worksheet and so on. So this navigation, one way is to use the mouse click and another way is to use the shortcut key. So you can see the list of shortcut keys are there to perform these actions. Okay, one cell up you can use up arrow key. One cell down you can use down arrow key. End of the row you can click on CTRL and right arrow key or end or right arrow key. So these are the, then if you want to go to the first cell of the sheet, that is A1. A1 is the first cell of your worksheet. So if you want to go on top of the worksheet, then you have to select CTRL plus home, and if you want to go to end of the worksheet, last cell that is, then you have to press CTRL along with end key. So these are the shortcut key. Now method 2 is there. One method was to use shortcut key. Another method is that type the cell address in the name box and press enter key and you will be taken to that location. That is here if they have entered D6, so you will be located to D6 cell. Okay. Another method is to using go to dialog box, or you can press F5 or CTRL plus G key to open go to option, and or you can use the edit menu also go to option. Invoke go to dialog box, enter the cell coordinates in the reference text box and click on OK to move to the desired cell. Okay. Now again selecting, adding and renaming worksheet. How can you insert a new worksheet? You can insert a new worksheet by clicking on Home tab and then cell address group, and then you can click on insert and insert sheet option. So what will happen? A new sheet will be inserted. Okay. Alternative method to insert new worksheet is how you can do. You can right click on the sheet before which you want to insert a new sheet. Select the insert option from the pop-up menu. You can see this pop-up menu, several options are there. For inserting you have to click on insert. Okay. Next is rename. If you want to give the name, you want to change the name of your worksheet. For that, what you will be doing? Step 1 is right click on the worksheet tab. You can see here the tabs are there. Then select rename option from the pop-up menu. Click on, and then you have to select or type the new name. The cursor will start blinking and you can type the name. Then we have working with row and column. How can you work with rows and column? You can insert new row, you can delete your new row, or you can delete new column, or means you can delete a column, or you can insert new column. Okay, so for that what we have to do? Step 1, click on the row number or any cell above which you want the row to be added. Next, from Home tab, select Cell Group and click on the drop down arrow, and below that you have to select the Insert option, and you can see here Insert Sheet Rows options are there. So you will, whatever you have selected, a new row will be inserted above the selected row and the other row will shift down, okay, or move down. Next, in the same way you can insert column. How can you insert column? Click on the column name from the Home tab, Cell Group, click on the Insert option. Now this time you will get Insert Sheet column. Okay, it is similar to Insert Row only, but here you will be getting the option Insert Sheet column, not Insert Sheet row. Okay. Next is deleting rows and column. How are you going to do that? Step 1, click on the row number or column name. whichever you want to delete. Then step 2, select cells group from the home tab and then choose delete option. Okay, and you can see delete sheet, delete column, whatever is written, you can select that and it will be doing as whatever you have selected. Inserting and deleting cell is done. Then we have inserting cell, the same process. We have to go to home tab only, then use cell group option. Okay, and then before that you have to select the cell also, step 1, that is the cell from where you have to insert a new cell, and then click on insert cell option from the drop down menu. Fine. So when you will select that, then you will get some option like shift cell right. So this is talking about the cell you have selected. So add the blank cell to the left of the selected cell, shift cell down, add a blank cell above the selected cell, entire row, add the new row above the selected row, and then entire column, add the new column to the left of the selected cell. Okay, so this completes here. We stop here, and in the next video we will be seeing how to delete a cell and the remaining part of this chapter. Thank you and have a very good day.